police surprised college student at his door after terrorizing roommates. Let's do this, bro.
2026, a group of college
This is
students
literally
arrived
shit,
at the
bro. Let's
police
do it.
station to file a report alleging that one of their roommates had been terrorizing them.
He's just getting progressively kind of more mentally unstable. And he's to the point where he's calling them in the middle of the night, leaving like 12-minute messages about how he's going to or just beat the shit out of them, break into their rooms and attack them while they're sleeping.
All right, so where do you guys stay? You said roommate, so...
We live at the dorms.
At CFK?
Yeah.
At the college? Okay, so do you all live in like the same...
Me and him, and then
She's across the street from the hospital.
Okay, so the person who's harassing you lives
lives
where?
with me and him.
Okay, so you three live together.
Yep.
Where do you... Are you guys...
Not even gonna do it. I'm not.
Okay, so where are
I
you?
live right across the hall from them.
Okay, so the three of you are together and you're across. Okay, where is this guy now?
How does the case
Where I live.
Okay,
And we
alright.
have videos of everything.
Here's the
I'll
voice
pull
note.
mine out too.
That's a dude, right? I ain't wanna say it. But that's a dude, right?
This is their roommate. Did you guys notify the school at all?
Yeah.
Yes,
What
they
did they
And the
say?
leasing manager too.
He said basically that he has to tell everybody in the school. We sent out all our emails and statements so he
Is this
can
the
get
kid that keeps
evicted.
walking around the property?
No, it's not him.
You know what? Actually, you. You fucking piece of fucking shit. You are an absolute fucking scumbag and I fucking hate you. You and Bria, I hope you fucking cold. You fucking scumbags. You fucking left me on Duval. You won't come on so. But guess what? I've never fucking done that to you guys and fuck you. No, I just don't ever want to fucking hear from you. Don't ever fucking talk to me. Don't ever fucking text me. And fuck you. I hope nothing ever good happens to you. I hope everything bad that ever once happened to you happens. Fuck you from the bottom of my toes to the fucking tippy top of my self. Fuck you.
And then here's my first voicemail.
You $2 fucking Zencor bitch. I hope you keep picking up the bitches you live on the fucking Wall Street. Because all you fucking can't get because they're all fucking minors, you little fucking bitch. I fucking hope you fucking suck all the fucking suck you dick. Because you're a fucking little slut ass bitch. And I fucking hope you get nothing but in return but STDs, you fucking bitch. I hope. Oh, you fucking slut.
So, is those allegations true? She really just sleeping with everybody? Or is he just making that up? Cause she just made a face like minor.
And then, like, he was, like, texting.
And then play the video. And then this video is kind of long, but this is a phone call he had with my roommate where he starts to make like
The threats.
the threats.
He also like went through like a little rampage last night in our apartment, like threw our furniture out in the hallway.
And then he tried to fight the kid that I was with. That I ended up leaving his friend's house. I ended up leaving with
So was he lying about the allegation? My fault.
my friend from Texas, and he told that kid that he was going to fight him. And then that kid walked out and was standing outside our room for a long time because he didn't want Jax to come in and like come to me because he kept on saying he was going to. And then like Jax just ended up like kept on saying he was going to fight him and then changing his mind and throwing all the couch in the hallway, the rug in the hallway, like throwing everything out of y'all's apartment.
Make sure you drink water, bro.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what happened. Why are you so mad? Like, I thought all were good. Oh, I hope you know that. I hope you know that you better hold that bring stories debunked and that bogus is in there and protect her. Because I'm coming after both of them. Fucking both of them. I want to beat both of their fucking asses. I want to beat both dirty bitches who want to fuck each other and kick their fucking ass. They better not be fucking home tonight.
Sorry, that's just us like trying to like, and then we like actually realized like what happened. Yeah, in the middle.
Okay, at what point did he start to make threats? Everything I heard so far, like he's cussing you guys out, and he's
Calling you names.
calling you guys names or anything like that. But like literally, anybody can do that. Like people can call us names as cops, but once it gets to the point where it's threatening, like I'm gonna hurt you.
Well, I mean, in the beginning of it, he just said he better hope her door's locked because I'm coming in to
break
kick
it
her
down.
ass.
Yeah.
He's gonna what?
He's going to break the door down. He's
Yeah,
hope the door
it's
is locked.
Yeah.
He did say
In the
that.
beginning of the video, he says she better hope her door's locked because I'm breaking it down and kicking her ass.
It's like really.
And then he's like, I better be there to protect her. He's roommates with me and him, and then she lives across the
Next
hall.
door. Oh, right. Okay. So let me ask you guys this. When you mentioned those threats, were you guys in fear of you guys' lives?
Like, we didn't find out. The thing is, like I said, we ended that night on a hug. So, to us, we thought that
We
it was
didn't
fine.
know about any of this till this morning.
Yeah, because I wasn't at home. I stayed at my friend's house. She was sleeping during all of this. So
who's recording this?
My roommate.
And then we recorded the recording this morning when we actually ended up.
So when you heard this you heard this message, were you in fear for your life?
Like, we were like laughing in the video, and then like right afterwards, we're just kind of like we really, if you like go farther along in the video, he kind of makes like a racist comment towards him, and he just doesn't stop going, and then it's just kind of like it's like not a joke anymore.
Like, he
And,
was
like,
being serious.
and then like today, like we just like we don't even want to be at home or anything because
We get the whole racist comments, like we understand that, but for us to do anything, all right, criminally, one, he has to make threats, which he did, okay? So technically that's assault, all right? But we're asking specific questions to y'all because you guys didn't see this till when? Later on, right?
Early in the morning.
Right, early in the morning, okay? So now based off after the fact, you guys listen to the video or listen to the phone call, are you guys in fear of you guys' lives?
Yes, I don't want to go back to my house.
We have to ask those specific questions in order for us to do our job.
No, I understand. I mean, they were like in tears this morning when I woke up and found them.
Okay. Do you guys know his name? I mean, his full name?
James.
I gotta get your guys'
Yeah.
IDs.
You guys got IDs?
No.
Well, we're gonna go over there right now and go talk to him, okay?
Imagine being a cop and all this.
Open up. What? Open up. Come over here, step outside.
Come on. Over here. Alright, do me a favor, stand over here, face the wall. Face the wall. Put your hands behind your back.
It's just how you walking. It's just that slouch gives me the vibe of a crazy dude. I'm not gonna lie. Second. Uno momento.
Right now you're being detained.
This is your James, right?
First name James?
Yes, sir.
You have your ID on you?
No.
Is it in your room?
Yeah.
You okay if we go in there and get it?
No. Can I go with you and get it? Sure.
Yeah.
Can I ask what I did?
Yeah,
We're slaves here.
yeah. Let me just double lock this here. Relax his hand.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Come on, 7-8. I got one male detained.
When we go outside, I'm gonna read you the Miranda rights.
Yes, ma'am.
So, we're gonna walk outside. Where are you? Alright, stand across here, just stand up against it. Alright, I'm gonna put this here. I'm just gonna read you really quick some Miranda.
Can I ask what I did now?
Okay, so the reason why you're under arrest is because for assault.
I didn't assault anybody.
For assault's not hitting, it's verbal.
I didn't verbally assault anybody.
Okay, we have voicemails
I haven't.
with your roommates.
I haven't.
I heard them myself.
Phone conversations.
Yeah.
Recorded phone conversations.
Well,
He's on drugs. Nah, let's just get the hard part out the way. He on drugs. He totally forgot. It's either that or he like, as soon as I get out of this, I'm really doing what I said I was gonna do. Word of bro. Chef's kiss. So we gotta take him to jail. You gotta take him to jail, 100%. Even if he did it or didn't do it, he gonna plan to do it. Word of bro. Cause I know even if it wasn't, it was him. But even if it wasn't, the slouch, the slap, just you know what I'm saying, his back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, his back. Straight up, back. You know what I'm saying? His back point. You get what I'm trying to say, right? Cool. Look at him. He looked like, you know what I'm saying? Like one of them. You know what I'm saying? He looked like one of them. You know what I'm saying? Not because, you know what I'm saying? His back. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it a buck. I'm sorry. And if you just got like this,
so I'm just gonna read you really quick the Miranda warning.
I don't know what it's called.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is just.
And it's different.
So my question to you is, do you want to talk?
I don't know what I don't.
You don't.
I don't know what to say right now.
Okay. Do me a favor. Widen your stance. I'm gonna just search you. Do you have anything on you?
Just my phone and my vape.
Okay. Anything on you that will prohibit
no,
drugs,
ma'am.
weapons, or anything like that? Okay.
No, ma'am.
Are you being arrested?
No, I understand the comments that I had made or whatever. But I would never
Officer Fasulo asked her any more questions, she read you your rights.
Yes, sir.
So if you understand those, do you wish to continue to talk to her about the situation?
I just don't know why this is going on.
It's a yes or no question we have to ask you.
Could I get more? Yes, sir. I guess.
If you want for her to explain it in more detail, that's your right. Yes.
Okay. So basically, you have the right to remain silent. Are you just cold or are you shaking? Okay.
And I'm also really like anxiety.
Okay. All right. Just relax. Just take a deep breath. So you don't have to talk to me without a lawyer if you don't want to. At any time, if you say yes, I want to talk, and then you decide you don't want to anymore, you don't have. You could do that as well. So do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. Do you want to answer my questions, or would you rather you do? Okay. So did you call them and leave voicemails and text messages? Okay.
Well, it was because we have been going through this horrible living situation for a week. I haven't even been. They have been leaving food all over the apartment. They have left it all disarray, all the stuff in there that has been dirty and not cleaned up, vacuumed, to the point where we are worried. I am worried we are going to get bugs, and everybody else that has seen our place has commented and said that they would help us clean it because that's how disgusting it has been.
How does that make you feel?
It has made me feel so like not heard or respected when I listen to them and I do what they ask of me. So, and where the anger and I guess the distraughtness of everything is coming from. So I have been very upset with what has been going on and what I have been dealing with for a week, and I have talked to them nicely, calmly. You can ask anybody. I am the sweetest motherfucker you will meet.
Okay,
You've spoken to them like before the voicemails. You talked to them.
Yes, sir.
Did some of those conversations?
No, nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. You can ask anybody here. I am so confused why this is happening.
Okay, but so they had voicemails
And
text
the reason I was
messages.
so upset that night specifically
That was
is
like last night.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And we are going to, and I'm going to explain this is because we had all just gone, or we were all, I guess, in the same vicinity for St. Patty's, right? Mm-hmm. One of my roommates came down and pulled me away from one of the bars and said, mind you, he's not old enough to be at the bars. Pulls me away from the bar and is telling me that he is so sorry and he is apologizing for everything that has been going down and that he wants to fix it because he misses his best friend, which was me at the time, and this is why I'm so confused about why this is all going down. We get separated at the bars and everything because I get with my coworkers. Can we just go find that wall?
How about we do this?
I'm so cold. I'm so
You wanna go in the back
sorry.
of the car?
Yes, sir.
All right, you're gonna have a seat, and then we're gonna wait. All right, have a seat.
So am I going to jail?
Parents of children who play Roblox.
I'll answer that for you.
If your child was sexually exploited,
You're going to jail.
abused, or pressured to share explicit content by
Tonight.
All right, so Officer Fasula is going to explain that to you, all right? But bottom line is some of the things that you said over phone calls that was recorded, voicemails, and things like that, you're making threats, all right? That's assault, all
Yes,
right?
sir.
When somebody's in fear of their life because of the threats you make,
They
listen.
were never in fear for their life. They have been home. They haven't even seen me.
It doesn't matter
That
whether
is
you.
so-
It doesn't matter whether you seen them or not. You're making phone calls, which is equivalent to harassing phone calls. All right, you calling them all kind of different names. You cursing at
You're
them,
threatening that you're
and
gonna
you
kick
made
their-
threats on it.
Remember last night you said about the door that you were gonna go in there, and I hope she just keeps her door locked.
No, I don't remember saying that. at all,
She
but
has it on a recording.
I don't remember, and I'm sorry if I did say that. 'Cause that's not. And I
And
did
they're-
apologize to her specifically, and we talked about it.
They're scared.
Aubrey, and then I think one of your roommates, Javaris.
Yes, sir.
They're fearful of you. The things that you said, that's assault. Now you can call somebody.
I'm so upset by the fact that
I
my
understand
wife
that, but
living,
you can call
and that's
people
not-
names and whatnot. But once you start making threats,
All right, hear me out. What if he has OCD? All right, now let's look up the definition for OCD. You should have guessed it if I didn't get it. OCD definition meaning guess. OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, mental health condition characterized by unwanted thoughts, obsession to repetitive behaviors. Common symptoms include persistent fears, intrusive thoughts, and the need to perform certain rituals to alleviate anxiety. The exact cause of OCD is not fully understood, but it may involve genetic. Okay. Maybe he doesn't have OCD. Because this ain't what the definition is. But, like, you know what I'm saying? You know those people. Those people that need everything to be perfect. What if he's just one of those people, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't clean, he has to always clean it, or it needs to be clean and neat, and he, you know what I'm saying? He a tidy dude, you know what I'm saying? But what he said is crazy. I can't knock that down, but like, but he throwing me off with this nice guy. I'm not gonna lie, and the cops seem like they just, you know what I'm saying, dealing with another kid case, you know what I'm saying? Child case that they really don't, you know what I'm saying? They gotta care about, but you know what I'm saying? They gotta do their job, but they, you know what I'm saying? Don't want to for real, but.
all right, that becomes an assault.
And what happened that night is the fact that we got separated from the bars, everything. My phone died. They weren't answering my phone calls. I called one of our mutual friends who called them. They said, he deserves it. He needs to walk and think about what he has done to us.
Okay,
And that set me off, and I'm so sorry.
I understand that set you off, but it still doesn't give you.
Context is very important. Context is very important. You're right. Matter of fact, James, you're right. Context is very important, because if this is what happened and your phone died and they weren't picking up none of your calls, context is very important. Context is very important, James. You're very right. Very right, because they didn't give us no context. They didn't give us no context. They just gave us a problem with no context. But you're giving us context, and it's kind of solving my problem. You see what I'm saying, James? So, James, you keep doing what you're doing. I would have let you go. I'm going to keep it a buck. But if they call me again, I ain't going to cap you going. I ain't going to cap, and I'm getting you 10 years. All right, let me chill.
You're right to make threats like that. All right, that's criminal. Okay, you can't do that. You can be upset, call him a motherfucker all day long. You know what I mean? It's like you're an asshole for leaving me, whatever the case may be. But once you make threats, all right, like harmful threats, you're gonna beat them up, whatever the case may be, break in their door.
So am I getting charged and everything?
There's evidence, right? And they want to press charges. And we have to do our jobs and enforce the law.
I know he hated
Okay?
it, bro. He hated
All right,
it, boy.
but tonight you'll spend the night in jail. Tomorrow morning you'll be arraigned. All right, meaning you'll go in front of a judge. All right, first thing in the morning. All right, and go from there. As of tonight, you are being charged for assault. Okay.
The man was ultimately charged only with obscene communication, and a no-contact order was issued. However, he was released approximately 4 hours later and returned to the dorm. Fearing for their lives, the individuals who had been threatened left the island immediately upon his return. This remains an ongoing investigation.
Yeah, because I mean, basically they're like 18-year-old kids, and their parents were like, with everything going on and him just being released, like, you need to come home, and they were like, yeah, we're scared. So they flew home, and their intention was to come back once he had, like, because they were under the impression that he was going to be escorted back by police to get his stuff and leave. And so they left until that happens, and now they're kind of like, well, I don't know what to do now because he's just coming home.
When you think TurboTax,
Context.
you think laptop,
You
couch,
might have a valid
complete
reason to
package,
crash
fair.
out, even though you get caught crashing out, you got crashing out. Let me just say, if you get caught crashing out, you get caught crashing out. But some people have a valid reason to crash out. That's why context clues is very important. And to be honest, they didn't give me enough context for me to be on those girls' side. So guess what? I'm not leaning on James. On his side, no, not at all. But I do want to say this. True standpoint. And whatever you did to James, I don't know if he's just playing two shoes and just trying to win my favor, but I would have done the same thing. There was no need for you to run. What are you running? Huh? Why are you running? Huh? He couldn't even get close to you. Huh? Why are you running? But it all is well if it ends well, you know? Rest dude, we got one question for you. Your girl, the only girl that was there. Was he lying about them as guys? I'm just asking a question. You're 18, so I'm knowing that you're freshly there. Freshly there. So was he lying? Because you just said you were with a guy. All the questions, that's all the questions I have. That's all the questions I have. Back up. That's all the questions I have.